Welcome lads, we're back for another video. Today we are building a squad around Asafua. He's in form, he was an inform last week, so without further ado, let's jump into the team. And with the goalkeeper, it's a full Ghanaian squad. We went with Kwarasi. There aren't many options. This guy does have a hero card, so if you wanted to build this squad with a bit more coins, you could get his hero card. Now moving on to the defense, I always look for a defender that can do a job, and in this case it is centre backs that are quick. We have got 81 pace, this guy Akaminko. I mean, he's got 81 pace, there's really not much more to talk about. Great work rate, he's tall, he looks like a really solid player. And the other centre back, we're going with Acer, who's a little bit slower, and he's not as, he's got that high attacking work rate, and that's just a fucking issue if you ask me. On a centre back, you do not want a centre back playing with that sort of high attacking work rate, because he's all out of the pitch. He's like playing with David Luiz out there. Yeah, he's not bad, but the other guy is definitely the more rock of the defence. Now moving on to the left back, he's a very good player. It's Baba. I mean, he's a Chelsea player, doesn't really play much, but in real life. But he's a very solid left back. I use him a lot in a lot of my BPL teams because he's just solid. There's nothing really more to him. I mean, he's got 86 pace. You know, I don't care about him having high attacking work rate. As long as he doesn't have low defensive, I'm good to go. And now moving on to the right back, it's another player I've never heard of, you know. That's why I like building these teams, using players that frankly I've never heard of. Pair looks really good. He's got that high pace. Let's put him into the squad. Boom, 75 rated. So the defense is fast. That's kind of what I went for. I'm not 100% convinced on their ability to win games, but we'll see how it goes. Now let us move along to the midfield. Now, starting out in the first midfield position, we went with Kevin Prince Boateng. He's been around forever. Looks like, I think he's dropped off a tad. He does have a Schalke card, I believe, as well. So he just goes back and forth between these clubs. Anyways, moving on to cam position, cam position was interesting. Now, we could have gone with someone else, but he's actually playing in a different position, which you will see later. Is Mensa. Not bad, frankly, he's quick. I'm not so sure about his passing. 70 passing is a little bit low for a cam position. I mean, you could obviously bring Boateng in there, but I wanted someone with a bit more pace up there, so that's the way I played it. And the last centre mid position is Akua. Not bad, frankly. If you look at his stats, it's got he's got a few 70s in there: pace, physical, dribbling. He's got that high defensive work rate, so he's more the defensive mind in this midfield. Now moving on to the right wing. Now I'm not so sure if he's a right wing or a right mid. He's the player of this team. It's the inform Asafua. Oh, look at this card. He's moderately expensive. I paid 40k for him. He might drop, he might rise. I'm not 100% sure about that. He's got 5-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, 88 pace, 70 shooting, 72 dribbling, 72 physical. Looks like a beast of a card. I cannot wait to play with this guy. Now moving on to striker, we're with another pasty number, 92 pace. Look at him. Just look at the pace on this fucker. I mean, oh my god. Look at him. Holy shit, I cannot wait to use him. And the last player, now I could play him in the midfield and play someone else there, is a player I've been using quite a lot recently. I used him in a draft. I got great results. I believe he's a left wing. This is his Bournemouth card. Now, obviously, this is another player with about 3 other cards. I think he's got a Chelsea cam card, a Malaga cam card. He's got a Bournemouth left wing card. But I used his left wing card. I mean, he's just so quick. But the thing I like the most about him is his ability to score goals. I mean, look at that. I played 4 games with him already. 4 goals and 1 assist. I mean, he's just been smashing it. Anyways, there is the team. It's a very good team. It's not it's not a special team. I'm a little bit concerned about that defense. But now let's jump into some games. As we can see here, we pick the ball up and we launch a lovely little counter attack and play it into here, Akua. Now Akua's got a bit of pace to him, so he's able to get through. Will he be able to put it away? He doesn't have the easy pass in, and he takes it a little bit too wide. But you can't fault him. I felt like a lot of these players, they tried hard, but they just weren't cutting it a lot of the times. Definitely that in form. But the one player that was cutting it was Atsu. I mean, look at that one. Curled it round the goalkeeper, just inside the box. I mean, this guy's 67 shooting. He doesn't supposed to have this ability. Plays into Waris, who scores almost a better goal. I mean, yes, he was a little bit closer, but it was such a looping goal. It was just so well placed. But the problem I found playing with this team was not really a problem with them, but I kept coming up against like these most amazing teams. Like, holy, like they had like Neymar, Messi, and Ronaldo all in a front three. I mean, how am I supposed to compete against that with this team? And the defence, we need to speak about the defence because that one centre back that I talked about earlier, yes, his high attacking work rates caused a bit of an issue. My fault, mainly, because I played someone with high attacking work rates. And also, I didn't change the instructions on him, because I don't always change instructions, I just forget, frankly. It's one of my main faults. Once I did that, as you can see in this game, it's not as hectic, even though we're playing, it's not, he doesn't have Ronaldo, Bale, Ronaldo, Neymar, Messi. But once I changed the instructions, the defenders didn't push, that defender didn't decide to become a striker and just cause all sorts of scenes. I don't like playing 3 at the back, so I play 4 at the back. I can't have that. Anyways, back to the team. Just, they were a very good team. I mean, obviously, you're dealing with players that aren't very high rated, so you do sometimes have horrible touches. But this man right here, there is nothing wrong with him. He is amazing. I mean, this guy has supposedly got 2-star weak foot, but he's banging in goals left, right, and centre with his weak foot. I mean, lovely pass in here into Mensah. Mensah, really good player. The midfield was really good. They had this right kind of combination of speed, skill, attacking ability, defending ability. It was just really nice. Kevin Prince is a very good player, a very solid player. I mean, once we talk about the front three, Atsu was really, really good. Waris was solid. But the inform, not really 100% sure about him, honestly. I thought he was very weak. I thought he could have done a lot more. And I thought he could have, done something. I mean, look, I know he's a 74 rated player. But the fact of the matter is he was playing more like a 66. He wasn't doing anything. His positioning was all off. A lovely play by him there, though. And he creates a chance. And it doesn't get put away. Can't fault him for that. But I just thought, maybe I'd get rid of him. And play like a team full of Atsus, and I think I'd be good. They can't do that, but that would be the goal. Lovely passing going on here. Actually, they're actually able to pass the ball. The passing from this team was a little off at times. I felt, I like to pride myself on getting good passing accuracy, and this just wasn't very good. Plays it into Asafio. He finally starts scoring goals. I mean, it was about time. I was feeding him chance after chance. He's quick. He's not blisteringly quick. I mean, I thought maybe he was a little bit slower than his 88 pace was giving him credit for. I was thinking maybe an 86, really. In-game, I felt he was a little bit slower. It'd be interesting to look at his in-game stats and to really see what, his higher acceleration, higher sprint speed. Because a lot of times when they have higher sprint speed, that's kind of the issue. But, he scores a lovely goal there. It wasn't a bad play. I mean, I'm just kind of, I really wanted something better from him, and that's really the issue here. But apart from that, great team. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Make sure to drop a like, drop a comment, follow me on Twitter @FIFA Wisdom, and make sure you subscribe so you catch all my videos. And I'm out. Bye-bye.